morning and welcome to this week's episode of Morning Joe
with Mo.
Here we are. We
changed rooms.
Yeah, we don't get comfortable because we're gonna change the sets on.
We're gonna keep you on the edge of your seats, and you're just gonna be wondering where we're coming to you from on each episode.
Never know. It'll be a fun surprise.
Yes.
Hey, what else is a fun surprise?
A fun surprise this morning was waking up to an email that my girl Jo Beth here finally purchased some beauty counter for me.
Yep, pull that trigger.
I had to nurture her, and luckily I'm a salesperson as a professional career, so I was able to apply these skills that I have acquired over the years and all these conferences that I've paid to go to, and good practice. So she finally bought some beauty counter skincare for me that I do a little side hustle for. So I appreciate it, and it was months of fishing, trying to get you, but I finally hooked you.
Yeah. What does that tell you, Morgan? I think maybe
I'm good at sales.
Maybe.
Oh.
But there's also a level of trust there.
That's true.
That you have nurtured along the way.
Yes. Yeah. And that's really important, I think, for a salesperson, and kind of ties into what we do as a living here in our mission at Experience Bryan College Station.
So let's talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah. How does my side hustle and my professional hustle apply?
Go together.
Yes.
Right.
No, but I see it as, a meeting planner. They don't have to come to College Station.
No.
They don't have to choose to work with Experience Bryan College Station. They don't have to go do things in Bryan or stay in Bryan. So what makes us different and what sets us apart from other convention and visitor bureaus in comparable markets and surrounding areas?
Right. We all have hotels.
Restaurants,
attractions, different levels.
We all offer, great complimentary services to enhance your meeting. So what can we do to set ourselves apart?
That is $1 million question.
Yes. And I think what makes Jo Beth and I a great team is that we are both passionate about talking and getting to know people. We love to talk, obviously, and we truly care to learn about the planners' meetings and the demographics of their attendees. So what can we do to help enhance your experience for your attendees?
Right. What are you looking for? What type of culture do you have in your meeting?
Yeah.
Do you do offsites? What resources can we provide you with?
Right.
Because we have, just a wealth of them at our fingertips. Yeah. And so while we don't expect the meeting planner to be super familiar with Bryan College Station, we want to do that. We want to be that resource. We can provide that information to you fairly easily through our servicing manager.
Yes. And Sammy is our convention and servicing manager, and she does a fabulous job of basically servicing the whatever we promise and plant in the planner's head for their meeting.
Yep. And so while we've got pretty much a set of what's available to all of our meetings, everything we offer is pretty broad, but we also like to customize these options.
Yeah, it's not one size fits all for us.
Right. So different planners have different needs, and that's what we're here for. We actually just have a new service we're excited to roll out.
Yes.
That we got to demo last week, and it's called Threshold 360, which is going to allow us to just give people their bearings when they come to Bryan College Station. So if you are anchored at a hotel, host property, or meeting facility, we'll be able to provide a map of what all is around you and what other places that you'll be going to, where you can go eat on your
overflow
own.
hotels, retail and dining if your attendees have some off time or you're not providing meals, so give them some options. Maybe you have attractions, or you have, like you said, other things going on that aren't necessarily at your meeting space or your host hotel. So being able to provide that proximity with your anchor, and you can send that in advance too. We can do a pre-conference website that you can distribute out, and people can essentially, plan their itinerary along with their scheduled events for their conference, so they can really get excited about coming to Bryan College Station. So I am very excited for what's to come with this service.
I think one thing we just discovered last week was if you have multiple hotel properties, you could even include the booking link.
Yes,
to,
you can. Yeah, exactly. Book straight from there. So just kind of a one-stop shop. And like I always say when I'm talking, my job, your job is to make the meeting planner's life easier.
She says that.
I say that. And because it's true though, like I'm not just blowing smoke, like that's what we are here for. And being able to have this tool and this resource is just helping us get to that step to help evolve as an organization and as a sales team in our sales efforts. And again, help make the planner's life easier and make them look good to their attendees, to their company, to their boss, because that's what's important as well. You know, we all have jobs that we want to keep doing and come and plan it again. So we want to be a part of that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you want to give them a new experience or fine tune past year's experience and just always get better.
Yeah.
Give people a reason to want to come.
I think this might be a little bit of the competitiveness in me, but I want a planner to get that feedback or hear, you know, just through the grapevine that maybe, for example, it's an A&M planner, and A&M finally was able on a rotation to host a meeting that rotates to all the universities. And so they have it here. We help, you know, plan whether it's hotel blocks, it's servicing for VIP guest speakers, just whatever we can do to help. And then the next year it's at another university and there's talk of, wow, do you remember back when it was in College Station and they had this? That was so fun. Or that was you know, whatever the lasting memory can be. And they're like, man, I wish we still had that this year. And so again, that's just the competitiveness in me, but that's the, what's the word I'm looking for?
What's your goal?
That's my goal. That's my drive for every person that I talk to and plan with. And, you know, I was talking with my site visit. I did a follow-up call last week, and they have a goal that they want to double their numbers. They've kind of been at the same, and they want to double their conference attendance. But they were kind of stuck and stagnant on how they could get there. And they normally just do like an on-site activity that's kind of fun. But again, they were just kind of stuck and didn't know where to go. So they had never worked with a Convention and Visitors Bureau before. They didn't even know we existed, that we could offer all this stuff.
Step
so
one.
Step one was just explaining who we are, what we do.
Your commercial.
Yes. But I got to spend the whole day with them and really get a feel and understanding. You know, she was the founder of this organization, so I could see her passion. And seeing her passion for this organization, you know, I connected with that, and I wanted to help her succeed. And so, you know, we decided that how fun would it be for this group of moms, these Aggie moms who are coming in to go and do a wine tasting out at Messina Hoff. And so we're going to help facilitate on our side with some servicing with the Texas A&M transportation. So being able to have a bus so everyone can get there to and from safe, and just have a change of scenery and have that chance to network with old members, new members, and then having that reputation of a fun conference and help incentivize people to join and retain and come back and be able to have more events. So,
and I think that's really important for you to have those conversations, and we feel successful when the meeting planner is successful.
Absolutely.
So it's helpful to see the whole picture. But we jump in at, you know, lots of different levels.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's before the contract is signed, sometimes it's after, but anything that we can do to enhance the meeting or take it to the next step or do something different that people remember, that's what we love to do. So
and I think that's a great point to mention, that you don't just because you maybe already have your hotel contract signed or your venue contract signed, that doesn't mean that we can't help you. Everything that we do is tailored to every group. So, you know, there's whether it be qualifying for what you would get on a servicing, but we so strongly encourage just an open conversation. Talk to us, see what we can do. There's no such thing as an idea too big, because we can help dissect that and customize and maybe take some pieces from your ideas and then what our knowledge and our experiences and put something together that you would have never thought.
I think we've seen that a lot these past however many days we've been working from home. You and I have been sharing a lot of ideas, and so I think that's great, and we will service you at any level. And
whether it's even just gift bags, welcome gift bags, and a visitor's guide. There's nothing too small or too small of a request that we want to do. Again, we're here to help the planner and the attendee experience. So please let us know however we can do, or even if you just need some recommendations. That's what we're here for.
And we keep a lot of those housed on our website too. But I would say in my opinion, there's probably a lot of services that get left on the table because we just never have that conversation. So we hope that this conversation with us will help spurn those ideas to our planners. And if you're coming to College Station, we certainly invite you to reach out and give us a call. Let us know what we can do to help you.
Yes, and hopefully you want to work with us and you'll trust us and just by meeting and listening to this.
Yeah, I mean, what is this, episode 6 or so? I feel like our personalities have come out.
Yes.
They're easy to comprehend.
Yeah.
So.
Alrighty, well, I think we should wrap it up and get back to our offices and get to work.
That's right. So thanks for joining us this week. We'll be coming back at you next week. And in the meantime, please enjoy a cup of coffee or a cocktail with one of your friends or colleagues.
Yes. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.